Hello, everybody. So one thing I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I think about it pretty much all day, every day, because it affects me all day, every day, and I've meant to make a video about it, but I keep forgetting. It's funny I keep forgetting. How is it that I keep forgetting? It would be my incredibly bad short-term memory, and in some cases, long-term memory. Most every last one of you that has ever had a brain injury has problems with memory, be it short-term, be it long-term, be it both. We all seem to have problems. My personal ones, on the long-term side, the further back my memory before my brain injury goes, the better I remember it. And I remember things in very, very deep detail. About the 6 months before and the 3 months after, I don't really remember at all. And now, I forget to eat. I forget to make videos. I forget literally everything. Everything. I lose everything constantly. I have resorted to a lot of times carrying a notebook and a pen around my neck so that I can take notes about things constantly. I'm constantly taking pictures of things to try to remind myself. I often come home more tattooed than I really am because I write on myself just to remind myself because I'm so desperate. And that's the thing with this whole brain injury and the memory part of it. There's two parts of the desperation. The first part is the deep part, which is your memories. Your memories are who you are. They are your identity. They are the collection of everything that makes you. You know, every cell in your body at this point has been regenerated. Every single, about 7 years or so, within a 7-year cycle, every single cell in your body has been regenerated at some point, which means you are physically not the same person you were 7 years before, or 7 years before that, and so on. But your memories, those stay because they're an imprint. They are you. And when you have this brain injury, to have memories that you know are there, you feel them, you know they're supposed to be there, you know there's supposed to be something there, but you can't grab it. And you probably never will. It is frustrating to have a piece of you kidnapped, which is basically what it is. It's like peeking through a window and seeing somebody that is being held hostage and kidnapped and gagged and bound. And that person is you. It is a piece of you that you are never going to be able to save and never be able to get back. And you want to. You want to save them. You want them back. You want yourself back. And it sucks watching them being tortured and being able to do nothing about it, never being able to hear their voice. It is absolutely horrible. That's the part of the memory problems that psychologically and emotionally just suck. To have people torn away from your life. Me personally, one of the biggest things, when I woke up in the hospital, my wife was 4 months pregnant. Apparently, we had been trying to have a child. I had no idea. I had forgotten the whole situation. I had no idea she was pregnant. She shows up, I look at her and I say, "You're pregnant?" And she says, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." She smiles, big. And of course, TBI me, very first thing I say is, "Wow, that was really stupid of us." Not the greatest reaction. But that's another thing that comes with TBI that we can talk about later. But the memory part, that was stolen from me. Finding out that I was going to have a baby was stolen from me. My birthday was stolen from me. My child's birthday was stolen from me. Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, all of it was stolen from me. It was taken. And I'm watching those memories. I can feel them. I know they're floating around there somewhere. And they're bound and gagged. And it is frustrating and it hurts. Sometimes. And that's why sometimes we lash out. We don't mean to. It's just, there's a lot going on. Then on the short-term part of it, the little tiny things, it's just the little tiny frustrations of, I want a cup of coffee. What was it that I wanted? Oh, right. Coffee. Okay. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And then you have to say it out loud sometimes. Sometimes just saying the words. And you look crazy because you're walking around going, coffee, 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 make coffee, make coffee. Then you finally get there, make coffee. And then somebody says something and you say to them, you try to say to them, don't interrupt right now, just 1 second. Well, they take it as, well, you must be being really selfish because everything needs to be about you right now. No. I just want to make a cup of coffee, and I cannot get through it if you interrupt me. And so many times, people do not understand, and then they decide to interrupt anyways, because whatever it is that they're saying is so important, and needs to be said, and then, before you know it, I have a 3-hour-old cold cup of coffee, and I'm wondering why I never got that boost of energy I wanted. That's really frustrating too. That is horribly, horribly frustrating. Is knowing you're the one that is going to forget. You know for a fact you're going to. And the people around you seem to think it's just some kind of like, oh, you kind of forget. And they don't realize it is gone. It disappears and it's gone. And for me, sometimes a visual or verbal cue might remind me, but a reminder doesn't help me if I forget to pay a bill after the fact. It's just frustrating and it sucks. And you are lost most of the time because you forget where the hell you are most of the time. Beyond that, I don't know what else to say, what help to offer beyond listen to yourself. There's things that work for you. For me, it's a dangling notebook. For you, it might be, Post-it notes. Who knows? My room usually looks like a scene from Memento. That's my mind. But anyways, memory. What were we talking about? Anyways.